Hi there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly reading. So, I love a coffee, absolutely love coffee, especially espresso. I love espresso. I love espresso more than coffee. But today, I'm going to be showing you some really cool finds that I found at Aldi's. So, I love the store Aldi. And so I go there all the time, and I found this Cupid's Brew. Look at all of these K cups. Oh my gosh, there are so many of them. So, so there's all these different delicious sounding flavors. Okay, so there's strawberry shortcake coffee, Hawaiian coffee, cherry coffee, toasted marshmallow, amaretto, white chocolate, chocolate coconut, vanilla bean, chocolate fudge brownie, raspberry chocolate, chocolate caramel, and brown sugar. Okay, so there are like all of these delicious, amazing sounding flavors. Okay, and the instructions are: load the single serve cup into the brewing machine. Choose desired cup size for the best result. Brew an 8-ounce setting. Brew coffee per the classic cup. Instructions using the 6-ounce setting. Let cool and pour over ice. Add sugar and cream to taste. Wow. So you could pour it over ice. Ooh. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go with the chocolate fudge brownie because I actually have Valentine's Day brownies. So I'm gonna make this, and I'll be right back to tell you how it tastes. Okay, so I made the brownie coffee. It smells like brownies, and I also have an actual brownie with red and pink swirls and chocolate fudge on top. Got these at Aldi's. So I got snacks for my girls for school, and I just had to get a box for myself. Um, so I added cream, just plain regular cream. Actually, I use like heavy cream because I don't know why it's like creamier, and added a dash of cinnamon, a dash of agave, and brown sugar because I don't know why, but I'm like really into brown sugar right now. Starbucks does an amazing brown sugar espresso, and I just was like, why don't I start putting that in just like regular coffee, right? So it smells so good. I didn't put ice in it because I just don't want to water it down right now, but let me taste it. Mm. It tastes really sweet. It's got a little hint of brownie, I think. I would say. Let me try a real brownie compared to it, and let me see. Okay. Yeah, I taste it. So if you eat like a real brownie with the brownie coffee, I think you will take like you'll see that it actually does taste like brownie. Yeah, I taste it. Yep. Okay. So now that we have established the brownie tasting coffee. Hold on, let me start. Okay, that's good. Let's get into your reading, Sagittarius. Okay, so right now I have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you are really working on your craft right now. You are working on your creative goals, and you are accomplishing so much right now. And I feel like your shadow self is like helping you do the work and helping push you and motivate you. And I just watched Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and I like Venom. I think it's so funny that I like the character Venom. And I also like that actor Tom Hardy too. So, anyway, so I'm watching Venom, the second one. I plan on watching the third one. I can't believe I missed out that was coming out last year. I don't know what I was doing. Obviously not going to the movies enough, which is like one of my favorite things to do is go to the movies. So, anyways, basically I was watching it, and like Venom is supposed to be like a shadow representation. Like if you look at it metaphorically, not literally, like literally he's an alien, right? But if you take the metaphor of it, it's like your shadow self, right? It's like that wild beast, animal, primal instinct behavior, right? So, yeah. So I feel like your like shadow self is helping you, like that like creative energy is coming from your shadow self and then turning your shadow work into light work is what I'm getting. And it's making it into diamonds. And I just watched this really like cool like spiritual Reiki healer. I have to remember her name, but she's really cool. I want to definitely check out her stuff. And she was saying like you're not a diamond in the rough. You are like like the biggest baddest diamond out there, like luxury diamond, right? And you deserve luxury. And I feel like your work is going to bring in luxury for you because that's what you deserve. Okay. So she also said some interesting things too about like seeing someone who is like got one of those food stamp cards where you have to like buy food with a food like yeah, food stamps, like SNAP benefits, right? And I know the economy is like trash right now. It's so garbage. So a lot of people are struggling. I'm struggling. I think it's hilarious when like white rich guys say that they're struggling and ask you for money. That's hilarious. Like, don't and then they like don't do any work at all, and they just want you to get paid for doing nothing. Please don't invest in them. You invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Take that $50, invest in yourself. Okay. Um. So yeah, like it's just like your time is happening right now. Like you are working really hard on all the things that you deserve. And look, make it rain. Make it rain. Okay? When it rains, it pours. What does this mean? Dollar signs, triple dollar signs, money, money, money. Okay? So you have the universe on your side right now. Like the universe wants you to have money. It wants you to be successful, Sagittarius. Okay? All right, so let's look at like some spiritual things here. Unconditional love. I remind you of the magic of love. You are blessed. Yes, you are, Sagittarius. You are absolutely blessed. Absolutely. Okay. This is from my Medicine Woman Oracle deck. Okay, there's a lot of spiritual things happening in the background that you may not be fully aware of yet, but it's happening. It's working in your favor so that you can be financially stable. I feel like Sagittarius this week is all about you seeing what you deserve and why you deserve it and realizing you're not going to give that up once you realize that. Okay, stories. I leave you the memory of healing tales. Oh, wow. Beautiful. I love this energy. Stories, your book, the book of your life. Yeah, this morning I was just like having this vision of like how you have a lot of stories, Sagittarius, a lot of like adventures, like you've gone through a lot of journeys in your life and you've gone through a lot of transformations in your life. You're like very adaptable and you're very like good at, okay, so yeah. You have a lot of stories. You definitely do. Okay. Deep listening. I invite you to inner silence where the world resounds. Ooh, I love this. Deep listening. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious to me that, like, you have a lot of stories to tell. And you're also, like, really good at listening to other stories, too. Like, other people tell the stories about their lives. But I feel like it's time for you to start telling the story about your life if you haven't already. And I was just watching this interesting show on Apple TV, Severance. It was actually filmed in the Hudson Valley, where I'm from. And so I was watching it, and I was noticing a lot of the scenery was like where they filmed. I've been to those places. Like I grew up in this area, so it's really cool. Um, but it's like there was this one scene in particular where the characters were all sitting around a campfire and they were listening to a tale, a book, a story about um, this person who basically created this world that the characters live in. And I'm not going to give away too many details, but it's very sci-fi. Okay, it's very science fiction genre. It falls into the science fiction genre for sure. And I feel like for you, it's like you have to like really start like thinking about how you're going to write stories and tell stories and and putting that into focus for yourself. Okay. Vision. Because I feel like you have a vision of sharing stories with others and helping other people share their stories as well. I feel like that's what's happening here. I give you confidence in your divination talents. Yeah, divination. Okay. Telling stories, like storytelling, like predicting things. Okay. Also, don't listen to those haters that are gonna tell you like, oh, you shouldn't do that, blah blah blah. It's like you're so good at it. Like you can't just listen to the haters. Okay. Authenticity. I open the way of truth. Yeah. See, you are a truth teller. You are telling the truth here through your stories. Okay. And look, it falls right under make it rain. Authenticity. I open the way of truth. When you open the way of truth, oh, I love her crown too. There's like a triple moon goddess symbols here. Crescent moon, full moon, crescent moon. Okay, so make it rain. Yes, your vision is through your creativity. It's through the Eight of Pentacles. It's through your craft. It's through your work. Okay, and you're going to tell the truth about this. Yeah, you're not holding back anymore. Creative fire. Reveal your creative talent for an inspired life. Yes, yes, absolutely. Okay, that's unconditional love. Creative fire. You have an unconditional love for your passion, for your ability to speak the truth and tell your stories. Okay? I remind you of the magic of love. You are blessed. Your creative, inspired life is blessed. Stories. I leave you the memory of healing tales. Bison totem. Life is showering you with abundance, money, abundance, spiritual growth too, as well. Like material growth, spiritual growth. This is coming through telling your stories. This is how you bless yourself. Great mastery. Okay? These are the cards coming out for you, Sagittarius. I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny. Your destiny is here. Deep listening. Listen to your visions. Listen to your stories. I invite you to inner silence where the world resounds. Your inner voice. Okay? This is about silencing the haters and the negative talk that you shouldn't do something and actually doing it. The world resounds. The world within you resounds. Great mastery. I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny. When you stop listening to the negative people in your life and the haters in your life and those people who are like, oh, just give me your money and follow what I want, and you start investing in yourself, you become the master. Because your world is wise. You are wise. Your stories share wisdom within them. Okay? Whoa. Okay. So, yeah. Look at this. Benny Blue. Let's do some inner child cards. Okay, so we have be decisive. Vote. Be decisive. I'm the leader of my life. Vote for yourself. Invest in yourself, Sagittarius. Okay, believe in your voice, in your wisdom, in your words. Okay. Um, Star guidance. Oh, Benny Blue is looking up at the stars. Yeah, astrology. I follow my dreams to greater knowing. Your dreams, your visions. Okay. All you can eat. Hungry bunny. Yeah, you are hungry for this success. You are hungry for this creative fire. You want it to burn bright. My life is a feast of opportunity. Absolutely, it is. You have endless opportunities, endless possibilities. The gift of giving your stories, giving your voice, a platform to share your voice and your stories. I am blessed and grateful for my generous heart. Yes, you absolutely are. You have a beautiful heart. Like, this is right over great mastery. The gift of giving, okay? Hungry bunny, creative fire, star guidance, authenticity, be decisive, your vision. If you have a vision for a better, brighter future, then vote for the people that you want to see represent you and your voice and believe in who you are, okay? And they want you to have the freedom that you seek. Okay. So I'm just going to get some, Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God, Ace of Pentacles, Hierophant. Here we go. Look, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, it is your fortune. It is your destiny. It is your purpose. The Wheel of Fortune always reminds me of a compass, right? Like a moral compass. Where are your morals and your ethics leading you to? Right, Sagittarius? And also, where are you seeing other people's compasses pointing to? If somebody's compass is pointing toward, corrupt, white, rich, elitist men that are not cool, right? Do you want to follow that crowd, or do you want to go your way? Do you want to start your own movement, your own revolution, right? Do you want to create a world where your fortune is like it's your right to have a financial stability. It's your right to have food on your table. It's your right to have a roof over your head. If people are trying to take that away from you, what does that say about their morals? What does that say about their ethics? They don't care about human life. They care about themselves. But you care about like community and working together and a team effort, right? You know that every life has value, right? But then you meet people who are like, no, that's not true. Only a white person has value. Only a man has value. Only a rich white man has power, has value. No, that's not true at all. You have value, Sagittarius. You do, and you know that's true. So point your compass in the direction of people that are going to love you for who you are, respect you for who you are, value you and your hard work, and not take you for granted. And that's going to lead you to success. That's going to lead you to financial abundance. Okay? Look, Ace of Pentacles. See? The universe is handing you a blank check and saying, you are going to be successful. You are going to succeed. Okay? And I feel like when this card shows up, it definitely signifies and represents that other people are going to tell you how to act or how to behave or how to do this or how to do that. And it's like you can take little bits and pieces here and there of like what you think could apply and help you along the way. But at the end of the day, the universe wants you to know that you have to go your own way. You have to choose your own path. And even if other people, like a pioneer almost, like even if other people are doing what you're doing, and they're not seeing the bigger picture and they're not seeing the abundance there to give or share, and they're just like not understanding this card, okay? This card is very straightforward, okay? There isn't like a million and one different like versions of this card. This card is designed to mean the first response you get from it is what it's meant to be your message. Okay? So if other people are trying to say, no, shift your message to meet and align with my message. No, your message is your own message. And the Ace of Pentacles for you, Sagittarius, based off what I've gotten here before me, is you deserve to have financial stability in your life. You deserve a fair chance at financial success and abundance. And you want to create this for yourself through your creative, fiery, passionate energy and what that creates. And that you writing your stories, you telling your stories is what leads you to this. Ultimately, this prize here for you, this reward waiting for you. Okay? So, and look, it even comes with like this little book. So I'll tell you what the book says. Okay? Here. These are like keywords, okay? Like hashtag blah blah blah. Okay, so let me see here what it has for you. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, a hand issuing as usual from a cloud holds up a pentacle. Divination. Okay, perfect contentment, felicity, ecstasy, also speedy intelligence, gold. Now, gold. Nobody has, like, nobody walks around with bags full of gold in their pockets, right? Okay. Like, that's not how that works. Okay. So, money, right? Like, we have to make sense of what applies to us now in this day and age. So, like, the word felicity, like ecstasy, like, let's be honest, right? Like, those words have certain specific meanings, right? And I can tell you what those are right now. So you don't get confused and be like, oh, what is this person talking about? Because these are kind of like almost like outdated words. Like, I don't know. I just don't think a lot of people are going around talking about, like, using this word in everyday language. Okay? Like, Felicity is a character from a TV show, right? Like, that's what I go to. That's what I think. But there's a meaning, like an old, like, Oxford dictionary meaning behind it. So let's see here. Yeah, in English. Okay. The meaning of felicity is the quality of state of being, happy, especially great happiness. How to use felicity in a sentence, right? Uh, you're feeling felicity when you get a big giant paycheck on Friday that says, "Here's your reward for all your hard work." Right? So you are saying you're saying to the universe, like, I want to get my big paycheck, right, for my creativity, for my hard work. Like, you want to be paid for your stories, for your creativity. It's that simple. It's that simple. Okay? So don't let other people say, like, oh, go find another job or hobby or whatever that you want to get paid for. No, you are saying, this is what I want to get paid for. This is where I want to gain respect. Okay? And High Priestess and Hierophant are together in your reading. Spiritual leader. Okay? Intuition. High Priestess. Okay? The High Priestess knows everything. Like, she sees it before it happens, right? The Hierophant is a spiritual leader. Organized religion, right? This card comes across as a pope. Organized religion, right? It's not the answer. You have to look beyond that and rationalize and use your intuition, okay? Like, there's nothing wrong with believing in a higher power that can help you and guide you, but you have to trust your intuition. Divine feminine energy, supposed to be divine masculine energy when it's not corrupt, right? When there's good advice there, when there's good stories there. Look, she's holding a story of tarot, a piece of paper with the words tarot on it. She's telling the story of tarot. So, you have to look beyond the bigger picture, because I do see that there are going to be masculine energies that are distorted, that want to profit off of people's pain, and they don't want to treat people with respect. They just want their money. And that's like what a distorted Hierophant will do, right? I'll read you the reverse in a second. The reverse is like the distorted version, the wrong version, the morally, ethically wrong version of what the energy needs to be in order for success to come your way. So I'll read that to you in a second. All right, so I'm going to read to you. My light just went out. What happened? Do I need to charge it? I probably need to charge it soon. Okay, there we go. So, alrighty. So, Hierophant and High Priestess. Okay, light, turn on. Come on. Okay, I need to plug it in, I think. All right, let's see. There we go. Yeah, it needs to charge. Okay. So, anyways, we'll just stick with regular daylight. All right, so Hierophant and High Priestess. So, I feel like we're dealing in this world and day and age right now, we're dealing with like a lot of Hierophants in reversed. Like, these white men in so much power. It's so much power. Why? For what purpose? Why? They like not doing a good job at all. History repeats itself once again. So let's see, the Hierophant. Because when the Hierophant is not in reverse and it's actually like doing good, it can be like spiritually enlightening, right? You can be gaining something from this. Marriage, alliance, captivity, servitude. Oh, servitude. Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Mercy and goodness. Okay, inspiration. The man to whom the court has recourse. Reversed. Um, oh, wow. Society. Wow. Weakness. Okay, so there's like some interesting things in here that kind of are contradicting, but I feel like the important thing to remember here is like good understanding and weakness. How would you have good understanding and weakness? How does that make sense? So, whatever. Anyways, we're not going to deal with that, right? We're coming with what we represent, what this represents to us, okay? So, just throw out the old book and write a new one. The Higher Priestess, secrets, mystery, the future has yet unrevealed. The woman who is the torrent, if male, and the current, if female. Silence, tenacity, wisdom, science, reversed, passion, moral, physical, adore, conceit, and surface knowledge. Yeah, so it's like you kind of have to, it's like you have a distorted version or perception or a non-distorted version of perception. So I think in the best sense of the word, you ultimately, Sagittarius, want the freedom to practice your own spiritual beliefs and teachings through your storytelling, through your spiritual journeys. And I feel like that's going to come through accomplishing the task of believing in yourself and voting on yourself and trusting in your intuition. And yeah, you can take the business model of these religious organizations and apply that to, what's going on in the world and how, like, profiting off of people's, like, struggles and their desire to go to, some people in power that could offer them some kind of benefit isn't really justified, right? It's not really the right course of action, morally speaking. But if you trust your intuition and you tell your stories without seeking profitability off of like someone's problems, but you're doing it like you're trying to help them and in return they help you, sort of thing, and it's equally and fair and balanced, like without expecting anything in return, like, selflessly giving and sharing. I think that's going to give you the biggest satisfaction, the biggest glory. Just like it's not corrupt, it's not like you're asking for more than your fair share, like you just want enough for basic necessities, where you have a specific tiny little group of people that are asking for way more than the basics, and they know they are and they don't care, and those that are suffering as a result are not their problem, right? They create a problem and then they don't want to take responsibility for the problems that they're creating. So I feel like you are not that type of person, Sagittarius. And I feel like this week is all going to be about seeing like what you deserve and how you should be valued and appreciated for all your hard work, and not listening and following the stereotypical mindset of someone who thinks like because you were born into a certain financial like low income family, you don't deserve to become a financially high income family, or you know what I'm saying? It's like it's like class warfare. It's like you're over here trying to make a name for yourself, trying to be successful and do it in the most morally ethical way possible, but you have all of these bigger, richer, mostly white men trying to say no, like you don't deserve it, like we're not going to make a place for you at the table. we're not even going to let you enter into the same building. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, then I'm going to create my own building. Okay, I'm going to create my own table, right? So I feel like you're one of those types of people, Sagittarius. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Love and light always. Happy Valentine's Day, of course. Hi. Luna says hi. And I will be doing all signs Valentine's Day special coming up very soon. I do want to do individual love readings. So I hopefully can get those out to you. But in the meantime, just keep loving yourself, self-love, self-care, and just be true to yourself. Bye. Luna says bye. Bye.